What's up, everybody? It's CampingRandy here, CampingRandy.com. I am at the World Superstore Palace of Greatness, HRG Offroad, Rescue Garage. What was the other one you had? HRG Offroad, Rescue Garage, and...
When we first started out, we changed it to engineering. Because
that's what it was, engineering.
We were doing a lot of stuff at the same time. We honed in on off-road. That's why we made the name change to just off-road. But it is a little confusing, I think.
So we were just walking up here, and I was talking about he's had as many name changes as I've had with the Ridgeline store, the Ridge store, now CampingRandy. But what's awesome is Ben invited me up the weekend. We're gonna hang out, and we brought the wife's passport, which is right back there, and he wanted to do some Molle panels, which that's what this video is all about. So it's really cool how we built them and made them, and we're going through the whole process in this video to show you, minus how he measured it, because it's a top secret patent pending type of measurements. But we're gonna show you how he makes it, powder coated, the finished product, all the bolts, the hardware, and all that stuff.
I think what it is a lot of people would laugh if they saw how I did it, because I kind of don't know what I'm doing, and I figured out as I go.
Don't tell anybody.
People that know what they're doing probably are like, ah, look at this clown. But
no.
We get it done. We got this done in a matter of hours, and it's a finished product, and I think it's going to look really good.
It does. It already looks, I mean, even before it's powder coated, it looks awesome. Well, yeah. To me at least. So this product will be available this week, so it's going to be live on their website. I'll copy it over to CampingRandy.com. Buy it from me, though, because they give me a kickback. So don't buy it direct. Buy it from me. It's the same price, but I get paid.
Honda Passport, 19 through
25.
25.
Yep, till 25.
26 will be coming soon.
Yes, and then this, well, we're not going to mount these on our Passport because it's getting traded in for the new 2026 when it comes out, and then we'll be bringing that up here, getting some lift kits and all that good stuff, and then we'll bring it over to Ian at No Low Designs to throw up some real skid plates.
There you go.
Enjoy. We are at the world headquarters of HRG Offroad in Mooresville, North Carolina. I almost said Ohio. We brought the Passport up here because we're getting rid of this pretty soon because the new 2026 Passport is coming out. And Ben, the mastermind, wants to do some really cool stuff on it today. We already have a lift kit, a 1.5 by 1 inch lift kit on the Passport. However, he wanted to build some Molle panels on the back of the windows. So we are up here. We're gonna do a bunch of walking around, checking out the new building. We are here on a Saturday, so his crew is not working today. So that's why all the equipment is nice and quiet. Just doing some little works here, touching up. We're gonna actually powder coat these. I'm gonna show you their powder coater that they just got, and check it out. So Ben makes lift kits for K-trucks. This is a Subaru, but watch this. This is hilarious. What? You gotta watch the ceiling. Shabam. Look at that thing. Dump truck. So what were you saying?
So we're gonna cut 12 of these, and it'll take about 17 minutes to have them all. 17
minutes to make 12?
Yep.
Making money! What's the thickness on those, that metal that we use?
It's 11 gauge.
11 gauge is what the Molle panels are? Okay, gotcha. So Ben has a very high-end, sophisticated way of getting his measurements, which it is copyrighted, trademarked, you know, everything, and I'm not showing that because it's awesome. It's so simple, yet so awesome. And then what'll happen is everything will just attach in here with some screws, which I'll show you now. All right, and so these are gonna be the screws that go in there. Of course, there'll be copyrights with this music playing in there. No, you just talk over it, so it'll work. But yeah, that's all there is to it. How's it look?
I might make one more minor adjustment before I call it 100%. It's pretty sweet. I'm sorry. That's okay. Just trying to get all these little angles right.
Once he did the template, he went and created it in CAD and then took it and cut it just like you see here on the 4x8 steel. And then this was the original cut. And then we did the brakes on it where you saw him do the angle on everything. And then once he got the proper angles, he went and put the Molle panel on there, which, yeah, we're closing this. It's for safety, so.
You're not supposed to look at it.
Yeah, we're not supposed to look at it, even though I've been looking at it all day.
Would you look at that?
Yeah.
So what Ben is doing right here, which is pretty awesome, is he's got these angle templates. So he went and fine-tuned these all onto the Passport. And so now he's just dialing in everything. So we're building it the one time. Everything's in CAD. He's got all the brakes set up. And then once we build it, look at that, that's sweet. Once we build it, it's all, yeah, this is the final product. So we're gonna powder coat it today.
Yep, and then there'll be a logo plate that
we'll put a HRG logo, which, hold on now, I have in my pocket, and that's gonna go right there. So this is gonna get in the powder coat today. Ben, I thought we were just gonna have fun playing with these, but he got it dialed in.
The whole thing, you gotta finish it.
Yeah, he's gonna finish it today.
His product photos done and everything.
Yeah.
It'll all be done today.
Awesome, so these are gonna be, these, what is it?
We started at what, 10 o'clock this
Yeah,
morning?
10 o'clock and it's 1 o'clock.
Yeah, so we're already done.
So these will be available probably next week on the website.
Yep.
I'll be selling them on CampingRandy.com as well as they'll be on HRG Offroad. This is Anthony. He's one of the powder coater here. Good friend. We went to Vegas. Lives in Vegas out here working right now. So you're gonna do all these in black, or are you gonna do some different ones?
I'm hanging those up. I'm gonna do this.
You hanging
right
those?
here.
So we're gonna take this
In black right now.
and what? Put it on this, and then stick it in the oven.
Yep.
Sweet.
We're gonna,
So say that again, Anthony. We weren't recording.
I do a coat, and then
Yep.
I do it cold. A
Yeah.
cold coat. Put it in there for 20 minutes. Take it out. Do another coat immediately, and then throw it back in there for another 20 minutes. Take it out, and it's durable.
So is that how you guys do all of the HRG stuff, but in green?
That's
Same
pretty much it
process?
right there. Yep.
And you guys used to send this all out, right? Now you guys do it all in-house. So yeah, this new building is amazing, and now they have their oven, they can do their own powder coating, which is awesome. We got the oven open. Anthony's already sprayed it. Look at that. I missed it. Sweet. I'm excited. What if I do this to it? By the way, it's very warm in here. Just like a cake. So I want to show you guys when they pull parts how they do it, which is pretty awesome. I mean, look at the quality and the detail of everything. Everything's shrink wrapped. It's got its information on it. All your spacers. If you buy certain kits, you get free T-shirts and stuff. A good thing.
Oh yeah.
Is it still hot? Can I touch it?
Tell you it is.
It's warm. It's warm.
Put the tag on it. And then,
like the finish, like how it's even.
Yeah, it does look pretty good.
Let's check it out. Sorry, we're traveling, and I have my gear back here.
I mean,
You want me to crawl up in there? You want me to hike you up in there?
I got you. You don't need to be breaking a hip hole, man.
Me or you?
You. I'm still pretty spry for a 50-year-old. All right, look at that.
Oh, look at that.
Oh.
All we need is a flashlight, and then we can see it. I don't have anything.
That's pretty decent.
Dude, I love the angles. So you got the angles. Let me see on the bottom there. You got the angles on the bottom. Man, that's sweet.
Yeah, that turned out really nice. Yep.
There's a little bit of light. Let there be light. I don't have like a camera guy. I am my camera guy. Yeah, that looks sweet. And then the HRG will go right there. Awesome.
Right now.
Sweet. Talk.
All right, so these are the new versions. Give me a second to get set up.
Oh, okay. No, I want to record right now. I got this.
Yeah, but I want to show how this is done. It's kind of satisfying to watch.
Oh, okay. Cool.
All right, so I may be the only one that works in this building that can look at this and tell what it is without having to look it up in a book or something.
Yeah.
And as I say that, I'm kind of not sure which one this goes to. I'm pretty sure this is 02 to 06 CRV rear quarter Molle panel. But I wanted to just show how we do our little logos here. This is something we just started doing. Before we were doing just a star.
Oh, that's like the other ones.
More generic, yeah. So this is going to be a little bit more of an official looking part. So we got this nice little.
Whoa.
And then this just rivets on. And that's literally someone's job is to just put these on all day.
That looks awesome.
So yeah, it's a lot more of a high-end looking piece.
And you guys can see the finish on it.
Yeah, this is wrinkle black, and again, this is 11 gauge steel, super tough. So, yeah.
Awesome.
Zane did call me or text me back.
Yeah.
He said, "Come on,
Okay.
load up." Is there a sock in here? Oh my God, there's some like gardening gloves in here.
Hey, doesn't matter what's in it.
I couldn't remember what was in there. So we'll just set these on, take some pictures.
Heck yeah.
And then we'll take them back off and take more pictures.
Okay.
This should be good.
A little chilly out here today.
Just a little bit. Is it supposed to go there?
Drove by the lake today and it was crazy choppy.
Oh God, yeah, I can imagine. Oh, hold on, let me get in position here.
Yeah, we're not screwing it in because we're trading this in, guys, but at least you can see what it looks like. Let me go around your head here a little bit. There you go. And that's the finished product. Awesome. Cool bag.
Yeah, so this is our spacer for the 4.5-inch beast kit. And basically, they're just like every other spacer, but just taller, and they're offset a little bit more than the old or the smaller ones.
So we're not having to worry about camber bolts and stuff?
No worries with camber. Well, you can't do camber bolts on the new ones anyway.
Correct.
There's no connection there. But
yeah, there's no camber on the new ones.
Right. So on these, basically, we worked with a local company with an alignment machine. We brought the car over there. We did a little bit of guesswork to get it close, and they gave us a readout, and then we came back and got it exactly on point so that when you mount this up, it gives you the perfect alignment, other than your toe, which is all that's something that's separate. But camber and caster is built into this, so as you can see, it's like offset right there. So we worked with a local company to get that dialed in, and so now it eliminates those issues when you go to a big lift for having alignment problems. So help save your tires and all that stuff.
Well, I just got asked that same question last week, and I was able to answer it with somebody to let them know that you already you put the camber already in there.
Yeah, because I mean, there's no adjustability on the 17 to 24s, or well, 25s, I guess too.
Yeah, put that up there.
So we had to make them that way.
Yep. Yeah, because when they went with the new body styles,
Yep.
when the pilots came out, they don't have any of those.
Well, the old ones, just they had the camber. Well, they had 2 bolts that hold the strut to the wheel, and you could put a camber bolt in, which is basically an eccentric bolt, and you could turn it, and it would tilt the wheel back and forth to get the camber corrected. But even then, you really couldn't correct caster unless you had an offset spacer. But what's nice about the Ridgeline is that even though they changed body styles in 17, the 06 to 14 generation, these are oriented the same exact way. So we were able to use these spacers all the way from 06 to 25 because it's all in the same angle. All the geometry is very similar and it works on all of them. So
so the kits now for the Gen 1s don't have any camber bolts in them now?
You can still do them.
Yeah.
And I still offer that because some people use different springs, some people use different shocks. These cars are 20 years old now.
Yep.
And so a lot of them you get aftermarket struts and aftermarket springs because they're replacing them on, because they're just worn out or whatever. So there's a little bit of a variable there that you can't account for with a one-size-fits-all spacer. So on those, it is nice to have the adjustability with the camber bolts. So we still sell them with that kit. So if you wanted to fine-tune it a little bit more, you could do that.
Awesome.
So.
And then you come with the 2-inch subframe drops with the 4.5.
Front and rear. It comes with all the parts you need. There's nothing else you have to buy after that. It's all there.
Now, are you dropping the drive shaft 1 inch or 2 inches?
We've done both as an offering because if you wanted to do more off-road stuff, let's say, and you need that clearance underneath the car, there is no consequence to not dropping the drive shaft the full 2 inches because they have universal joints at both ends.
Yep. Because I've been driving a year with 1 inch.
Yeah, and I
like that.
You can do either one. I usually try to steer people towards the 1 inch drop on the drive shaft, so that way you have an extra inch under the center of the car. So that helps too.
We're going to put a link in the description down below on the latest 4.5 inch Beast kit on the Ridgelines. And like you said, the front ends on the Pilot, Passport, and Ridgeline are the same. The rear ends are different on the Pilot and the Passport and the Ridgeline, so that your kit will come adjusted for that.
And now, just if anybody's wondering, it does not fit the MDX. The new MDX has double wishbone front suspensions, totally different, which is kind of weird because usually Honda and Acura, just a mirror image of the other, they just put a different badge on them, but the new MDX is totally different. So this only fits like the Pilot from 03 to 22.
Yeah, because they changed it to
23
23.
is different. And then the Passport 19 through 25. I don't know if the 26 is going to be different, but it'll fit all those, and then of course all the ridge lines. So.
Yeah, I'm wondering if the 26 Passport's going to look like the 23 to 25 Pilot.
Yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. I know they changed the body, but sometimes they just leave the chassis alone, and it might just be the same stuff all over again.
Well, we'll find out. I have 2 Passports on order,
Nice.
So we'll see what we get with that. So anything else you wanted to add or on this kit or anything like that?
We have them in stock. I mean, we make these things every day. The Ridgeline is a very popular kit, so we have them in production pretty much constantly. So we try to keep them on the shelf and ready to go. So if you buy one, it'll go out within a day or so, usually a business day, and it'll go out to you.
Awesome.
Yep.
Thanks, Ben.
Yep.
What are you doing? Are you being a good dog? Are you being a good girl? Hey, Ben.
Yeah.
I forgot to ask you. Are you doing installs? Are you advertising installs or?
Well, if we do an install, I have to do it.
Yeah.
I don't have a whole lot of time. So for me to do an install, I got to get more than just the labor out of it. We got to get a kit out of it. So what I'm telling people is if your car is on the list of vehicles that we need, it's on our website actually, all the vehicles that we need because there's a demand for those kits, but we can't make it without the car.
Yeah.
And we can't always afford to just go buy the car. So sometimes we'll rent them or whatever, or sometimes we'll borrow them from people. But if a customer brings their car to us and they want a lift kit done, if it's one we don't already have, we'll give them the kit.
Okay.
For free. In exchange, we get to, then manufacture and sell.
Yeah, it's a win-win for everybody.
It is, yes, absolutely. So, but we don't typically bring in just off-the-street installations here because we just don't have time.
Okay.
We're just too busy making lift kits to do installs.
So then that brings up another point that I wanted to make is on his website, and I've actually cloned on HRG Offroad an installation map that's on there.
Yeah, installers map.
Yeah, and if you want to come to Greenville, South Carolina, I have 2 locations there that can do your installs in Greenville, South Carolina, but everywhere else, check out Ben's map, because it actually will find out where you are if you turn your location services on, and it'll find the closest one that has either installed or agreed to install a HRG lift kit.
And we do work with a local company here in town for people that are local that want to get an installation done.
Okay.
If it's one that we either don't have time for, or if it's not one that we need to do for whatever reason, then we send them up the street. And then they do a really good job.
I
So
gotcha.
we've been working with them.
And that's, they're based out of Mooresville, North Carolina, which is north of Charlotte, if you don't know where Mooresville is. So if you're in that area and you want the best installs, you can come to Greenville, South Carolina, or Mooresville, North Carolina, and those are our top 3 best ones to do.